So it was a music festival at Bernie Sanders' last night. Hey, credit to him for the enthusiasm. Donald Trump isn't the only one who's bringing real enthusiasm, and I guess to some extent Ted Cruz. Uh, there's Hillary would be the equivalent of the Republican establishment. But let me read you this from the Washington Examiner. Something by someone named Ariel Cohen. I don't know if that's male or female. Ariel can go both ways. Gee, I wonder if Ariel Cohen's Jewish. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm Jewish. I can say that. Uh, in Durham, New Hampshire yesterday, while Hillary Clinton held a serious rally in downstate New Hampshire. Oh, come on. She's not serious. If she were serious, she'd answer the questions about her Wall Street ties and release those Goldman Sachs transcripts. That's the first sentence there, Ariel Cohen. Not even the first half of the first sentence. And you were already using their euphemisms. But anyhow, while Hillary Clinton held a serious rally in downstate New Hampshire with 2 senators and a former president Monday night. By the way, the president's Bill Clinton, so let's not give too much credit. And 2 senators, there are 100 senators, about 46 of whom are Democrats, so that's not that impressive. Bernie Sanders supporters gathered at the University of New Hampshire to sit on the floor and sing songs on the last night before the New Hampshire primary. See the agenda there, by the way? Hillary's a serious candidate, Bernie's a joke, who only appeals to unserious people. Please. Okay, hundreds of students filled the university's Whittemore Center to hear a series of alternative rock bands such as Young the Giant, Matt Nathanson, and Edward Sharpe, and the Magnetic Zeros open for Bernie Sanders. In between performances, organizers and minor celebrities such as Emily Ratajkowski, I don't think the J is pronounced, Ratajkowski, praised the candidate and encouraged supporters to turn up at the polls tomorrow, reminding them that the university would run shuttles from campus to the polls. And you know what? Give him credit. Even if you're a Ted Cruz supporting Republican, this is about bringing enthusiasm before the primary day. I mean, who's really making their decision at this point? Who needs to hear policy details in New Hampshire, at least, at this point? And it features Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. I'm not familiar with the work. He jumped in the crowd. Sanders took the stage 2 hours late due to the snowstorm raging outside. Hey, Bill Clinton used to do that all the time with no snowstorm out there. The crowd was in full kumbaya mode. That's another cliche to make fun of them. No, not cool, Ariel Cohen. If you want to make fun of them, that's one thing, but don't use cliches. That's bad writing. Having spent hours dancing to live bands and talking about the ideals of democratic socialism, they probably had some serious, typical Democratic Party thoughts there too, Ariel Cohen. Just so you know, it's not only about socialism or communism. There are people who probably had some real concerns, and there were probably people even discussing the corruption of Hillary Clinton, maybe even her ties to Goldman Sachs and Wall Street, maybe her hedge fund son who sucked it up and married her disgusting daughter, not Bill's daughter. We know about that. And hates himself every morning and questions whether it's worth it. They may have even discussed those things. They may have even discussed the snowstorm. After the candidate gave his usual stump speech, all of the bands took to the stage together to sing a custom song entitled Feel the Burn. You know what? Why haven't they done anything with Burn Baby Burn? That's a great disco song. Anyhow, it concludes as New Hampshire Democrats will head to the polls tomorrow. Obviously, it is tomorrow now. Sanders holds a wide lead over Clinton, with some polls showing him dominating the field by as much as 20 points, which basically means for Bernie supporters, no news will be good news because he's expected to win by a lot. The only thing that can happen, I guess he could win by 30 or 40, but it could be a lot closer than that, which wouldn't be good for Bernie Sanders.